But first, overnight news. Albuquerque police are investigating what looks like a drunk driving crash here in the northeast part of town. This happened just before 3 on Candelaria, west of Wyoming. We're told an SUV with 2 people inside crashed into this tree. One woman was stuck in the SUV, had to be cut out and rushed to the hospital. A man was in there too, but we're told he was not seriously hurt. Police on the scene tell us it looks like alcohol was involved in the crash and the driver smelt like booze. All right, more overnight news. It's been very busy where reports that a bus ride in Albuquerque became very violent. This call came in about 1:45 this morning. It was on Central Avenue here near San Mateo, where police were on the scene early this morning taking pictures of the bus. We're still waiting for information exactly, but here's what we're being told. We have reports that one man supposedly got stabbed or stabbed 2 other people on the bus, then took off, but police supposedly caught him soon. Again, we're waiting on official word to find out exactly what happened there. 5:32, it's going to be another busy day for firefighters here in New Mexico.
Yeah, at last check, firefighters are making a little bit of progress in getting these wildfires contained. The Thompson Ridge Fire is still the largest wildfire burning in the state, almost at 13,000 acres. It is now 10% contained. Plumes of smoke from the Jemez Mountains could be seen in the metro area today. Choppers and air tankers, including a DC-10, continue to drop water and retardant on the flames. And unfortunately, crews say there is a high possibility, though, that the fire will get better.
And firefighters are getting the upper hand with the Tres Lagunas fire here near Pecos. It's been burning for a week and is now charred at 9,500 acres. It is 30% contained. Some say about 34. Some people were allowed to go back into their homes Wednesday night, but folks north of Windy Bridge are still being evacuated. Then we have the Sawmill fire southwest of Quemado in western New Mexico. It's burned 42 acres. However, the problem here is it's just half a mile away from homes. Lightning sparked this fire on Wednesday.
All right, and we have meteorologist Chris Gilson in today, this morning, to talk about the fire threat in regards to the weather and these wildfires that are just continuing to burn.
Good news is we have more chances for showers as we head into the afternoon hours. The bad news is not everybody's going to see them, but at least there's a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially as we head into the afternoon hours. Now, even if we don't see any showers or thunderstorms, the relative humidity values are up thanks to the moisture that's in place, and that's keeping temperatures down, starting out in the 50s for the Tres Lagunas fire and then into the upper 60s. Same deal around the Thompson Ridge fire. We'll have a chance for some hit or miss showers and thunderstorms, temperatures starting out in the 50s, climbing into the middle and upper 60s by the afternoon. But after today, we're going to see the chances for showers go down, and Kristen will talk more about that coming up in your weekend forecast a little bit later.
Okay, Chris, thanks. And just because there was a little bit of rain in some parts of the state doesn't mean the fire threat is over, as you just heard. That's why Sandoval County Commissioners unanimously passed a fireworks ban last night, similar to the one that was passed in Albuquerque this week. It prohibits fireworks that shoot up or out in the unincorporated areas of the county. And speaking of fire restrictions, representatives from the city, county, the Red Cross, and state organizations are meeting today to talk about possibly changes that they could make regarding fire restrictions in Albuquerque.
A federal judge has dismissed charges against a man an FBI agent shot at in Albuquerque this week. A federal affidavit says James Ronquillo tried to sell $7,000 worth of what turned out to be fake crack cocaine to an undercover cop. Agents say they tracked him back to his home here in southwest Albuquerque. Ronquillo says he had nothing to do with the supposed drug deal. He says he was just driving with his sister when he saw unmarked cars and men with guns following him. They got into a chase. Ronquillo says at one point he saw a car blocking the road, and all he wanted to do was get back to his home to protect his family.
If they're going to kill me, they'll probably kill my son. So I need to get to my son. So I drove and I hit the driver's side, but not to hit him, not to cause no harm, just for me to get safe out of the way of a rifle.
The FBI agent shot at least twice, hitting Ronquillo's car, but not him. No one was hurt. The FBI says the agent fired because he believed Ronquillo posed a serious threat. Ronquillo was arrested on charges of assaulting a federal officer, but a judge dismissed that. The FBI says the investigation is not done.
Happening now on this Friday morning, the Albuquerque Film and Media Experience will be in action this weekend right here in town.
All right, there's an awful lot going on with it. Film, music, arts, entertainment, and more, all from New Mexico. Meteorologist Kristen Van Dyke is live out at the Lobo Theater with more this morning. Good morning once again, Kristen.
Good morning, Matt. And yeah, we're still talking about the documentary, the world premiere of Circle the Wagon that happens this weekend at the Guild. And I'm here with the executive producer, Charlie Pecoraro, and also the sidekick. You rode shotgun, I think.
I was the co-pilot. I was the shotgun. I was the one that was completely ignorant of bus engines or anything.
Nothing.
So I was just along for the adventure.
And you're in a 1972 Volkswagen.
Volkswagen microbus.
Right, and so I'm sure that thing probably, did it break down more than once?
It broke down every day.
Every day.
Actually, which is hard for people on a road trip, which is good for people in a movie. Because
Right.
without breakdowns, you just get in the bus and go and get where you're trying to get.
Exactly, so it took a long time.
It did take a long time. It took 6 years. We ran out of time. We went from Tulsa all the way to Tucumcari, where a really kind motel owner of the Blue Swallow, Bill Kinder, and his wife Terry, offered to watch it so we would go back to California and regroup and kind of come back and try to get it again.
Oh my gosh.
And then life happened, and finally we regrouped, and we went out 2 years ago, and we called a lot of the same people we had met. We met them in Oklahoma, and
Right.
they came out, and we had a full day Tucumcari fix-in. We replaced the window, and I don't know what they did. They added a lawnmower engine starter. We hot wired it, and we
Hot wired it, huh?
slowly. Well, I don't want to give it away, but
So you're basically making this trek. You got some interesting art on there too.
yes, we met an artist named Matt Joseph. He was friends with the Oklahoma City bus group, and he wanted to contribute something. And he said, all my friends are helping you with the engine. I want to do something with the outside of the bus. And he spent 36 hours straight just
Wow.
muraling the whole bus.
Well, it looks pretty cool. I've seen some pictures of it on some of the movie posters. And of course, the world premiere is this weekend at the Guild and also later at the Lobo Theater, which is where we are right now. And we'll have more details on that. And plus, we're going to have more on some other movies that are going to be showing here this weekend as well. Thank you so much, Charlie.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you, Kristen.
We'll be back.
All right, Kristen, thank you very much. Sounds like a great documentary / movie, buddy flick, road trip. The whole thing goes until Sunday. Get more at our website at KRQE Links. It looks like a lot of fun. And gosh, 6 years. That's what you call a labor of love right there.
Yeah.